strikes against the northern and central part of Gaza. Into today, they're still striking the northern part of the strip. Some of that black smoke rising from the Gaza skyline. The Israelis working to support those infantry troops that are pushing deeper into Gaza.
The U.S. military with airstrikes on facilities in eastern Syria used by Iran's Islamic Revolutionary Guard. A senior U.S. official says 6 to 7 Iranian proxy fighters were killed. South Carolina Senator Tim Scott stops his run for the White House. The lawmaker was near the bottom of the GOP pack with former New Jersey Governor Chris Christie. Donald Trump begins his defense today in the $250 million civil fraud trial brought against him by the New York State Attorney General. America's listening to Fox News.
Freedom 97.1 WSME.
Live and local. Real talk starts now.
And a wonderful, good Monday morning to y'all.
Whoa.
Somebody, is it your contact lens?
No, I don't wear contacts.
Oh, okay.
I'm Kelly Knapp.
And I'm Lee Barrows.
Is your phone broken now?
No, it's not broken.
Not yet?
This thing's hardy.
Yeah, as much as I've dropped mine and thrown it, especially thrown it, it's done well.
It's
Well,
hardy.
did you throw it Friday night?
No, but you could hear me screaming. I'm surprised the
did.
neighbors didn't call
I
the
heard
cops.
you. I did. I thought it was next door.
Oh my gosh.
No, it was. My goodness gracious.
The dogs fell off the couch. They were
Sad.
paralyzed
Uh-huh.
with fear.
Well, congratulations. I guess you had a good time then, huh? Oh, no, not that kind of. Oh, all right. It was a football game Friday night.
It was the
was.
football game. 5 seconds left.
Uh,
Fourth down.
I was,
And they tied it.
yeah,
They tied it.
we tied it.
Yes.
Yeah.
The Cardinals tied
The
it.
Cardinals tied it 19-19,
Oh God.
and
My
then they
heart.
went into overtime.
And then it went into overtime.
Sudden
and-
death type stuff, right?
Yes, and we were on the losing end
By 6 points.
by 6 points.
One touchdown.
But kudos to the Cardinals.
Oh
They've
my
had a
God! They
fantastic
got
season.
this far in the playoffs and throughout the entire season. They're a great season for them.
Yes,
for us.
Yes.
So
So proud of
we
them.
we look forward to next year. Let's
Oh.
let's rock.
Yeah.
I'm ready. I'm
Mhm.
ready.
Let's get it
I'm
going.
ready already. Can we
And
just
then
go ahead and start now?
Then there was Kelly.
And there was Kelly.
You drove a long ways.
Yeah, we did go a long
Boy,
way.
you rode a long ways.
Yeah.
Robin drove
Robin drove.
because he was excited.
And it was his car. And yeah,
He wouldn't let you drive it.
no.
Why
Kelly's
not?
Kelly's
Oh,
going to be
no.
on her own
You
couch
got a lead foot or
today.
something?
I do have a lead foot. Yeah.
Why?
but-
Why would he not let you drive
I don't
it?
know. You'd have to ask him that question.
Have you not asked him?
Yeah, I just didn't get an answer.
Robin, why don't you let Kelly drive your car?
Kelly's going to be laying on her own couch today.
I wanna
in the
hear
office.
I don't know. But I know I'm not a good passenger. Learned that real quick.
Well, why would, in that case, he should have let you drive. Why weren't you a good passenger?
I'm just not. I'm not a good passenger at all.
Did you dictate all the way?
I did.
Why didn't you get in the back seat and do it?
Oh,
you
no
could at
way.
least- so at least you could have a back seat driver
I was
status.
definitely a side seat driver.
Hmm. What
Yeah.
was he doing wrong?
Everything,
Oh.
in my opinion. I
Ah,
don't like
I was
Robin's driving, and I've
impressive, too.
learned that very quickly. I do not like his driving.
what does he do wrong?
I don't know.
And you're
He just doesn't do things the way I do it. He
So
doesn't go
it-
fast enough. He doesn't
Ah.
merge over when people coming on. He waits till last minute. Decides it's a lot.
Robin, I'm sorry.
Hmm. Next time I'm driving, I'm taking my car. I don't let him drive
And
mine.
you're not going to let him drive your car.
No,
Uh-oh.
I don't. I let. I bet that's him. No, it's not. It's somebody else. It's Marty.
Sure.
Good morning. How are you?
I'm doing fine. Over the radio, we can't hear what you're saying. There's a song playing at the same time you're trying to talk.
Oh, really?
Oh, not again.
We're going to do this
All right,
again.
hold on. Thanks for
Yes.
that, though.
Thank
called-
you.
Thanks, Marty.
It's a slow song. I thought you were doing it for a joke, but I guess you're not.
No, I see it now. Good God. Thank you, sir.
Thank you.
Marty.
Okay.
Yep.
Well,
Okay, hold on. Let's see what I can do this time. Get off of that.
All righty.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Arranged funeral. It's the worry-saving thing to do for your family. Making pre-arrangements helps to alleviate the additional stress on family members that can come with arranging a loved one's funeral. Jones Funeral Home's prepaid funeral plan helps remove confusion. They make a practical evaluation of costs possible, and it's the best way to take an unpleasant task off the shoulders of the family. Call Jones Funeral Home at 455-1281.
With locations in Jacksonville, Richland, Swansboro, and Holly Ridge.
A plan every adult family member should consider is the pre-arranged funeral. It's the worry-saving thing to do for your family. Making pre-arrangements helps to alleviate the additional stress on family members that can come with arranging a loved one's funeral. Jones Funeral Home's prepaid funeral plan helps remove confusion. They make a practical evaluation of costs possible, and it's the best way to take an unpleasant task off the shoulders of the family. Call Jones Funeral Home at 455-1281.
With locations in Jacksonville, Richland, Swansboro, and Holly Ridge.
A plan every adult family member should consider is the pre-arranged funeral. It's the worry-saving thing to do for your family. Making pre-arrangements helps to alleviate the additional stress on family members that can come with arranging a loved one's funeral. Jones Funeral Home's prepaid funeral plan helps remove confusion. They make a practical evaluation of costs possible, and it's the best way to take an unpleasant task off the shoulders of the family. Call Jones Funeral Home at 455-1281.
With locations in Jacksonville, Richland, Swansboro, and Holly Ridge.
A plan every adult family member should consider is the pre-arranged funeral. It's the worry-saving thing to do for your family. Making pre-arrangements helps to alleviate the additional stress on family members that can come with arranging a loved one's funeral. Jones Funeral Home's prepaid funeral plan helps remove confusion. They make a practical evaluation of costs possible, and it's the best way to take an unpleasant task off the shoulders of the family. Call Jones Funeral Home at 455-1281.
With locations in Jacksonville, Richland, Swansboro, and Holly Ridge.
A plan every adult family member should consider is the pre-arranged funeral. It's the worry-saving thing to do for your family. Making pre-arrangements helps to alleviate the additional stress on family members that can come with arranging a loved one's funeral. Jones Funeral Home's prepaid funeral plan, a plan every adult family member should consider is the pre-arranged funeral. It's the worry-saving thing to do for your family. Making pre-arrangements helps to alleviate the additional stress.
Southeast Heating and Air Conditioning, a family tradition of quality since 1986.
Down East is your local Bryant Factory authorized dealer. Down East, Bryant, whatever it takes to keep you cool.
Down East Heating and Air Conditioning, a family tradition of quality since 1986. DownEastHeating.com.
Need service on your present cooling system? Just call Down East. Looking to replace your cooling system?
Okay, they may be stopped right now, so I'm going to go back live. Okay, I think we're not under control, but at least we're not playing commercials the whole time, sorry about all of that, folks. Going on a wacky.
I see it.
What do they call Groundhog Day?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Back to last
Definitely.
Friday.
It's like a repeat of Friday again.
Yeah.
So,
I do believe there's an evil spirit in that studio.
there is somebody. There's an evil spirit working downtown,
Yes.
and so we got our engineer. He's on the line. He may pop in here any second now, and you may hear him in the background. So anyway, so I guess we'll just kind of like carry on.
Well, we'll carry
Let's
on.
Carry on.
Your guy is not going to continue in the race.
I know.
for president.
Yes.
I'm sure that makes you unhappy.
It makes me sad.
Well, did he stand a snowball's chance anyway?
Nobody stands a chance
At
with-
this time.
at this time
Yeah.
with Trump.
And, and I don't even, that's just in the Republican primary, but I'm not sure. I don't know that Trump can carry it off. If he wins the primary, I don't think that the country is going to have a Republican president.
I'm just the one thing that I have issue with, and we've talked about this, especially you, Rayford, is the Democratic nominee, Joe Biden. I just don't think he can do another 4 years.
Well,
I just don't think
the DNC does not expect him to do another 4 years. Their problem right now is trying to find a running mate for him that will accept that
Well,
request.
but they couldn't do any better than
And
letting
Kamala
Joe.
Harris,
Well, they couldn't do any better
No, they
than letting
cannot.
Joe run again.
they cannot.
They know that his age is pretty well caught up with him. I know Donald Trump is not that young either, but
Well, some people perform better at as
Exactly.
advancing ages than others.
That's
I
right.
mean, Jacques Cousteau was still diving when he was 85.
Mhm.
Okay, that's some people can't do things like that.
well, I think we're going to have some surprises. I really feel like we're going to have some surprises creep up on this
Mhm.
with candidates filing as an independent and getting their name on the ballots.
Mhm.
And that what worries me though is who will that person be taking votes away from?
Yeah, well, it'd
It's
be
gonna be
taken away
interesting.
from probably both. Depends upon who they are.
It's going to be interesting.
If it's Joe Manchin, for instance, from West Virginia, a Democrat now, could become an independent, could run as an independent, and he would take votes from both of them.
I think you
Probably
would.
equally.
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh, definitely.
I know a whole bunch of Republican-oriented individuals. I said Republican-oriented individuals who would likely vote for him in the primary. Well,
Well,
in the general election.
here's another piece of news. I want your opinion on this. Our lieutenant governor left and went to Israel. He's in Israel.
Why?
That's what I asked. Why?
You're a lieutenant governor. You're running for governor, and what stake do you have in Israel
Well, right now you've
other
got
than
so
to get
many.
national attention? And nobody outside North Carolina can vote for you, Mark.
Well, the thing about it is, the only thing North Carolina government can do is support Israel.
You can do that from here.
That's right, which you can do from here. But you've got so many pro-Palestinian people that are throwing continuous protests and demonstrations all across the state. And I would think, as lieutenant governor, if it was me, and my advice would be,
Stay home.
Stay home. Stay neutral on it. I mean, you can support Israel.
You can support
You
it.
can put that out there. But to actually go to Israel, and I'm just wondering, is that our campaign money that we've donated that he's using to go
I
there?
hope not.
Maybe he's going to try to get invest in Israeli businesses for the state.
I don't think so.
Well, Cooper went to China
Yeah,
to
well,
try to get them to invest in our own
Well,
state.
they already bought up half the state. I mean, we don't need no more of their investments.
You know, it really bothers me. We've had so many businesses close across the state, furniture manufacturing companies. I mean, these businesses are what helped build North Carolina, and they're all closing. But wants to go to China, bring in China business. What about our people? What about taking care of our people? Helping these businesses to keep from closing that have been in business for 80 years.
Yes.
I'm gonna tell you, you want furniture soon, you're gonna have to order it off of Amazon. It comes in a box, put it together. That's what it's
Made
coming
in
to.
China.
Yes. Yes. I bought a pair of boots last week and got them home, and I liked them. They were okay, but I turned them over and they said made in China. You know what I did? Packed them up and mailed them back.
Did you say why?
No.
Well, you
I just
should
mailed
have.
them back. Well, they didn't give me that. There was no opportunity on there, but
Well, you could have
I,
put a note in the box.
I certainly could have.
That
Made
don't
in
mean they
China.
could read it. I'm just saying.
Yeah.
You need to get a translation. You could get it on Google for I don't
Yeah.
like this stuff.
How to write it in
Yes.
Chinese.
Put it in
But
Chinese.
you know, Rayford, Kelly, you go anywhere to any store and
I know,
buy
it's the
something.
same thing.
It's all the same. Made in China, made in China, made
Yeah.
in China. What happened to made in USA?
I agree. It happened to me this week. When I got back last night, I had mail and I had ordered one black, one white turtletnecks. Well, rib turtlenecks, which I thought were. You know what they were? Bodysuits. You know what I do not wear?
Bodysuits.
Why not?
Have you ever tried to go to the bathroom trying to unsnap one of those
Not
things?
really.
Then no, you will not. That's why right there.
And if you're in a hurry, sometimes you forget.
You will
that
pee your
it's
pants trying to
snapped.
get that thing
Yes.
unsnapped at the bottom.
Been there, done that.
Nope.
See, for Arnold, this station,
Aggravating.
I'm sure our engineers out there probably laughing right now because
Yeah.
he's
But it's
listening.
the truth. Every female listening will feel my pain. They know.
sure.
I was so angry when I opened that up. It's not what I ordered. They should have said it on Amazon that this is a snappy thing. I would have been like, not getting that.
Do you know what happened just a few years ago right here in Jacksonville? Well,
No.
let me tell you a little bit of history.
Okay.
Debbie and Bill Tarpley, owners of
Yes.
Tideline Marine at the time, since the mid-1980s, handed the reins over to George and Elise Papistrat. It's now about 3 years or so later since the Papistrat family took over the business. A lot of things may have changed, but the full service to area boat owners remains the same. You need to also check in this week. Talk with Elise, talk with George, because beginning tomorrow, there's going to be an anniversary sale.
Oh, I like
They're
that.
going to be selling
Oh.
stuff because it's their anniversary.
Sounds
Hello.
good.
You may find some really good surprises there. I don't even have knowledge of them yet. I will by tomorrow, I think, maybe. Whether it's for recreational fun or a day on the water fishing, Tideline has supplies for your boats and fishing supplies for local waters. Tideline Marine, 159 Old Bridge Street, on the banks of the New River in downtown Jacksonville. Offshore today, winds out of the northeast, 15 to 20 knots, gusts to 30.
Oh,
Woo. That's gusty.
Northerly 10 to 15 this afternoon. Feet, they'll come down in the afternoon 4 to 6. In 7 seconds, sounds and rivers choppy, diminishing to a moderate chop in the afternoon. Tomorrow, northerly winds 15 to 20, gust up to 25 knots again. I didn't know November was so breezy.
I didn't either.
It
I remember
usually is
being
kind of
like that.
calm.
Yeah.
You know, right?
I agree.
Not this year. Seas 3 to 5 feet tomorrow. Dominant period 6 seconds. Sounds and rivers again. They're going to be choppy. Wednesday, northeasterly winds 15 to 20. Seas 2 to 4. Sounds and rivers a moderate chop.
Today, sunny, high of 62. Winds will be about 5 to 9 miles an hour, but it will be gusty today with gusts as high as 15 miles an hour. Tonight, clear, low of 37. That's very cold, in my opinion. Tomorrow, sunny, high
37
of
is freezing.
64. Yeah, it's cold.
Frigid.
Tomorrow night, cloudy, low of 38. Still cold. Wednesday, partly sunny, a high of 64.
Oh,
Yeah, we don't hit a 70-degree temperature until Thursday.
we don't get warm until April.
Yeah,
and it looks like
That's the way it's going to
I'm
be.
the
agreeing with that.
upcoming weekend may be wet.
This past weekend was not maybe wet. It was wet.
It was.
Did it rain
We
here?
needed that rain.
Oh,
yeah.
my God. Constantly.
Oh
Yes.
wow!
Just a drizzle, not a huge
Right.
downpour. I heard one, was it yesterday morning? Yeah, yesterday morning, hitting the skylights overhead in the bedroom.
Right.
Oh, it was raining pretty hard then.
Oh,
Woke me
wow.
up.
Oh wow!
Mhm. So,
Well, according to this, it's supposed to be sunny Saturday and Sunday, but we'll see.
Yeah, they're talking about a front
it's a
coming up
ways off.
and across. So
Mhm.
we'll see.
Well, the parade's this weekend.
Oh,
maybe.
gosh.
Yeah.
For much of the country that
That's
doesn't
right.
experience much of a winter season, the homesick Eskimos among us, the 2023-2024 winter season may be something like you either love or you loathe.
Mhm.
Meteorologists with the National Oceanic and Atmospheric Administration, that's called NOAA, they've released agency's annual snowfall predictions, which may cause some of the country's less snowy regions to dust off their shovels or move to Key West.
We're one
know-
of them.
I know you are. I know a map released last week shows that the typically snowy Great Lakes region and northeastern U.S. might see less snow this winter, while the southern U.S. and the Great Plains could be in for more than an average snowfall. The seemingly strange winter prediction is the result of El Nino, a tropical weather pattern originating in the Pacific that's expected to be moderate to strong during the 23-24 winter. Oh, goody, 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 goody.
I like it.
I know.
When I worked at the post office, of course, I dreaded the word snow.
I'm sure you
Mhm.
do.
Oh, it was horrible. But now that I'm retired from the post office for selfish reasons, I'm like, bring it on.
No.
Yes.
No.
Yes.
I will scream every second of every day that we wake up with snow on the
I would
ground.
just like enough to make everything so pretty.
And if this forecast becomes a reality, you're gonna hear some new words from me.
Uh-oh.
I'm gonna be admitting them.
Uh-oh. See, Jenny says snow is beautiful. Thanks, Jenny. Jenny says snow is beautiful.
I think it is too, as long as I'm watching it on TV from afar.
Well, we don't get it very often. And
No,
I'd love to have some
no.
pretty snow as
No.
long as there's no ice.
No.
See,
It's
I've
gonna be
got a
bad.
4-wheel drive. I can drive through the snow, but I'm not driving on ice.
I don't have to drive through any of it.
No.
I'm stockpiled. I got stuff in the freezer,
I
and
know
the
it.
freezer will be going strong.
And you have very short distance to go to work, like down a set of steps.
That too.
And it just,
Good morning, Timmy. What's up?
The only thing good about snow is fish stew and chili. That's it.
I love
stew,
both.
You break out the fish stew and you break out the chili and you make it and you eat it and you say, my God, everything got to get out there in that mess.
I'm not getting that in a mess. My generator will keep on ticking.
Well, no, I have to work in it. So it sucks to be me.
Yeah, I would.
Oh, my God.
I don't. Can you
Yeah.
even? You can't drive in snow when it gets deep, can you?
I can drive in snow. It's just ice you don't drive on.
right.
And,
Ice is
the way
horrible.
you do that, no, go ahead.
No, go ahead. I was just agreeing.
No, you can drive in snow. You just can't drive in ice. And the way you look at that, if you're going down the road on these interstate highways, especially up north, and you're looking out your side mirrors, if you see spray coming out from underneath your tires, you're good to go.
Yeah.
But if you're riding on there and you don't see spray and that road's icy,
And all you hear
got
is
no
crunch,
business
crunch,
doing
crunch.
yep. And I mean, you just don't do it. And that's what we used to tell them is, well, you're driving ice. You don't.
Nope.
You just get off somewhere. And that was the one thing that we appreciated Sam Walton about.
Mhm.
Sam would open up his parking lot, and the trucks could go in there and pull in, and it's not that way anymore. In a lot of places, manager's discretion now, and I don't blame them. But a lot of them cut it out because you got good truck drivers, you got bad truck drivers. You got truck drivers that are conscious, self-conscious. You got truck drivers who can care less, and they'll throw the trash out in the parking lot,
Yep.
and this and that and the other, and the pee bottles, and all it takes is one bad apple mess up a barrel, and there's a lot of them out there do it.
Yeah.
I read Kelly's little blog she had.
Oh, you read that?
And I'm laughing.
Yeah.
Yes, I did. And I said, yeah, babe. I said, baby, I do that every day.
I'm telling you, I don't see how you do it.
Every day.
'Cause it's
Oh,
terrible.
yeah. It's just, and they don't care.
Nope.
I mean, I got a habit. And when somebody pulls out in front of me, I always look at my side mirrors while I'm hitting the brake
Yep.
hard. Look out my side mirror, see who's behind me. And a lot of times, there ain't a thing behind me. They could have waited till I got it.
Yeah, you know,
No.
I noticed the same thing. This world is full of some of the most obnoxious drivers, four-wheelers, sometimes one of those big trucks, but more often the four-wheelers and the two-wheelers.
Mm-hmm.
Those little motorcycles out there. The drivers are, I can make this. I can do this. No, you can't. You might be able to, but look at all the other people that you create hate and discontent among. Because when
They got more.
go ahead.
Go ahead.
When you're cutting in and out of lanes and all that sort of good stuff, whether you got four wheels or two wheels or whatever, and you know that you feel confident that you can make it. However, the other people around you who drive what we call defensively, they're trying to dodge and prepare. They hit their brakes, they change lanes, they do whatever, just in case. That's the kind of grief that you cause when you become an idiot on the highway.
You're right. And there's more. People have have more faith in their vehicle than they have in their bowels.
I agree with that.
I'm telling you, and because they'll pull out in front of you, and all that car's got to do is hiccup.
That's it.
You don't have to quit. Just like that, just pop, and you're done. And if you pull out in front of me and it comes to contact between me and you, I'm going to win.
Yeah.
Because I'm toting 80,000 pounds plus sometimes. And excuse me, that 80,000 pounds hits you, something is going to crunch. And
Bones.
that something's whatever you're in.
Bones and everything else.
I got to live with that.
Yeah.
And I've got, if you die, you pull out in front of me and I hit you and you die, I live with that.
Yep.
I'd a whole lot rather have been me. Because that way, it blows my mind what people do with their vehicle.
I was
And
I was in my boat, which has got two 250 horsepower motors that are rated at 275 horses each. That's 550 horses, right? You got that? 550 horses. They turn these blades of death, 4 blades of them on each one of those props, and they're turning at 5,800 RPMs. Now, do you know what? I don't have a brake on that boat. There's not one brake that I've got on that boat. And I have jet skiers that like to run around me and jump in front of me, and sometimes they fall off.
Daredevils.
Yeah.
No, they're just devils.
Stupid.
Just stupid.
Stupid.
And I chased one of them back down to his port of call, to his dock one time, and I said, I've already called wildlife on you because you're now up here in coastal in inland waters, and I've reported you, including your registration number, because you're reckless operating in front of me. And let me explain to you what would have occurred had you fallen off in front of me. And I could not move in time. I don't have any brakes. Those 2 propellers with 4 blades each turning at over 5,500 RPMs.
Chum.
That's all you would have been. You would have been chopped up. Nobody would have recognized you. They would have had to use DNA to find out who you are. That's the fact, Jack. And same thing when you pull in front of a trucker running at 55 miles per hour on the interstate or wherever you're running at whatever speed the posted speed is. And so you pull out in front of them and their brakes, they can't break down immediately. Like you say, you're hauling 80,000 pounds. My boat weighs 2 tons. I can't imagine 80,000 pounds.
yeah, it blows. And like I said, I read it. I said it and I got laughing.
You like that?
And I think I sent it back to you. I see that every day.
No, you must have thought it. You didn't. I'm looking at it now.
I might not.
I don't even know what your post is.
I wrote that.
In little type like that? You expect me to read
it's on
it?
Facebook, on my personal Facebook page.
Yeah, it's on
my
Facebook,
observations
and
of my
it was
travel.
Great. What you said was fantastic. Hit the nail on the head every time.
Yeah, I mean,
And all I can say is go Seminoles.
I'm telling you,
that
that was amazing.
And I didn't watch it, but I
It was
was
good.
waiting on what you were going to report. But it's just, it's every day, and I've got to go to Savannah tomorrow.
I don't know how you
And-
do
and
that
my-
every day.
Good luck.
Well,
I'd be crazy on that.
And that my company thinks I'm crazy because I leave it at 1, 2, no later than 3 o'clock in the morning. I got to drive that thing at night. I ain't got no traffic, and you'll get a
I
dummy
agree.
once in a while.
Yeah.
And I'll pull off. Saying the cool thing about it, I'll pull off at exit 8 on 95 South Carolina, and I'll go take 17, and it's full of construction, but I'm empty. But I'll take 17 and go on into Georgia. I'll cross that bridge, that big bridge. Yeah. And I go in there, and you come right in, get 516, and I go over there to Hunter Air Base. I go right around town, and I can't remember the exact name of that street, Snyder or something like that. You turn right on Montgomery, and you're there at the gate. And when I leave out, I go out the Rio gate, and it's the back gate, and it's Highway 204, Georgia 204. And I take 204 all the way to 95. That way I don't have to go through all that traffic trying to get back over to 516. And it takes me 30 more minutes. But it's worth that 30
Heck
minutes.
yeah, it would be.
I understand.
Yes.
And people just think I'm crazy.
Nope.
It takes me 4.5 hours to get down there to the gate. and 4.5 back. And people say, well, yeah, but you're that. Look, go from gate to gate. I leave here at a certain time. When I get to the gate, I can take my logbook and go from driving to on duty not driving when I get to the gate.
Yeah.
Okay.
And
I like it.
They can't fathom that. But yeah, I like it when people get out and they're driving like that and they complain of something that I'm seeing every
I don't
day.
know how you do it. You need a. This weekend
Well-
was enough for me.
All right.
Well, truck drivers have a nickname. Every one of us have a nickname, and we're called SOB.
Yeah, I understand.
And I tell guys when they get their license, the majority of the people hate you.
Well, I don't.
They don't
I have
want you to
respect for y'all.
highway.
What y'all have to deal
Well,
with.
yeah, they don't. They tried. Mad Dad and Sad, all them tried to get the government to pass a law where no trucks could be on the highway during daylight time.
Oh, that's
At one
just,
time they tried that.
Yeah, I know.
All the freight need to be moved at night.
I understand.
And that'd be fine.
Okay.
But it's just the way you go. But yeah, I'm glad y'all made it back, and it tickled me when you talking about you thought that everybody else was arguing, you were arguing, and robbing, you weren't.
Oh,
You
that
were
was the
arguing
other
over
one.
the
Yeah.
papers.
Yeah. When I was
Yeah,
yelling
I
at my
remember.
football team, and I think the people next to me thought I was yelling at Robin. And I wasn't yelling. I honestly was not yelling. I was screaming at the Patriots, hitting a dashboard. I really do. I was half expecting.
So what
blue
if you didn't
lights.
get pulled over?
I'm surprised. I honestly thought somebody was going to call the cops and think I was
They
beating him
should
in the
have.
car. But I was yelling at the.
I
I
mean,
was
I-
yelling at the team that couldn't hear me. Yeah, my team yesterday.
I love it when you post stuff like that. I love to read it.
Yeah, because
When
I
you
just.
go off on a trip somewhere, it just tickles me.
Oh, well, I'm glad you like that.
All right, Timmy.
I do.
Got another
Y'all
call.
be good.
Thank
Have a
you.
good
Bye,
day.
Tim.
All right, we got another caller, but first of all, don't go away, caller. I'll be with you in just a second. Wes, how are we looking?
We are going to have to reboot the computer, looks like.
So we're going to go off the air for a minute.
Yeah.
Let me take this second caller here, and then we'll do it right after the caller. How's that?
Okay, buddy.
All right. Caller number 2, how are you?
Hey, what's going on, Rayford?
Deja vu all over again.
You there, Rayford?
Yes, sir. Can you hear me?
Okay, yeah, there we go. Hey, so this is Sean, by the way. Long time no see.
Hey, Sean.
Hey,
What's
Sean.
up?
I just wanted to know your opinion and your take. Have you kept track of what's going on with the Board of Education and last meeting we had?
Yes.
Very. Oh, this is Sean.
I just want to know. I kind of want to know an opinion on if the way Miss Oakley acted at the board, if that's something that we're going to see more of in the future.
I hope
of,
so.
You know, calling out constituents sitting in the audience, or talking about personal issues, or literally she asked a question and then she reiterated her question and she said, "Can anybody tell me no?" And then as soon as somebody said something in disagreement with her, she said, "I didn't ask you anything. I just said raise your hand." No. Is this something that's acceptable with P?
It's not the GOP.
It's not the
It's
GOP.
not the school board. It's people, the way the people are acting. They bring it upon themselves, Sean. I hate to put it to you just bluntly like that, but we've had such an insurrection in this county that across this nation, in fact, I'm getting tired of it. I'm tired of the antics. I'm tired of the disrespect that these individuals, if you want to run for office, you want to do better, if you think you can do better, get your butt off the couch and go file for election. That's my opinion.
Sean.
And you drive people up a wall. You drive those who are elected up a wall. Those who, like Kelly's husband, work all day long, every day, plus at the school board, at the county commission, then they are disrespected by individuals who show up. That's my opinion, if you wanted to know.
Yes, and I agree with you. But shouldn't an elected official hold themselves just a little bit of a higher standard?
They have.
I think that this is
Show some
Kelly.
restraint.
Well, I think personal opinion, Melissa Oakley has shown incredible restraint over the past few months. And you know what? She's a human like everyone else. And I think, everyone's entitled to having a moment. There is no, personally, I'm surprised she hadn't done it before now. And if someone wants respect, they also need to give it. And I think that's a two-way street. Some of those people in the crowd should have let her finish speaking before they started, because they had their chance.
and she was trying, and this is the second meeting now. She hasn't even been able, well, the first meeting last month, she couldn't even speak.
Yeah, because
this time she got her
canceled the
comments
meeting.
cut off. So I think it's a two-way street. And I think, yes, but also people tend to forget, even as elected officials, you are still human. And I think people, no matter who they are, sometimes get to the level of having all they can take, and then they just let loose. And I'm not saying that is what happened. I have no idea, but I could see that being a reason why you just get fed up.
You know, there have been a couple of times, Sean, on the air here. One of them in particular, one individual used to call in, and I still like him, still do, still respect him, but he just kept on and on and on, and he finally pushed my button. And when he pushed my button, it was called one and done. You understand?
I get it, absolutely.
Yeah.
And
So I
know,
think that's
like,
what
she
happened.
didn't get to finish her comment, but she asked the audience a question, which she probably shouldn't have.
She should not have.
Yeah, she shouldn't have done that.
I don't think she did it in a way like answering question time.
You think she just was making like a statement? Like
Yeah,
it was
she
like
was more or less.
rhetorical?
Were you at that meeting, Sean?
No, I
Well,
know I won't.
from the
I will lose
moment-
my cool. That's why I'm very thankful that I didn't get elected last election, because I know I would lose my cool. So I watch them online.
What difference
afterwards.
is it Melissa losing hers then? I mean, you can only take so much.
Exactly.
But from the moment that she started speaking, there were those members of that group in the audience that started rolling their eyes at her, mumbling, making remarks, which was very disrespectful to any
disruptive.
board member.
But I think that group, but I also think the group has an agenda.
Yes,
and I
they
think while some of them are there for one
Anti-American
reason,
agenda.
but I think that they're using what occurred as well to kind of hone in and further their agenda. I think some of them are then there in there by certain people.
Some of them are
It
to,
is.
to go along with exactly what you said. Sean, you may agree. I don't know whether you're a gun guy or not, but we've got politicians who look for an opportunity. Every opportunity, if there's a mass shooting anywhere, they want to go on the anti-gun rampage.
Right.
Okay, yeah, that's true.
So
They
that's I think that's what some of the
I think this
individuals
group
who
has to-
show up at the meetings are doing too.
Well,
Because
Sean,
with the, I don't even want to say the White Oak incident. I'll just say the shooting incident.
Mm-hmm.
It had nothing to do with the school. I mean,
Nothing.
it happened across
Nothing,
the street.
honey.
A lot of things happened across the street from.
Right.
I mean,
Yeah.
my patrol zone is Piney Green.
Yeah.
A lot of things happen in the vicinity of White Oak that White Oak has nothing to do with.
Correct.
So I do think people are wrong for placing blame or trying to hold the school accountable.
Yeah.
It's students. They do a lot of things, So I don't know. I just felt like it should have been somebody rolls their eyes in the audience. Well, that's what you deal with when you're
Yes,
in the
but
public profile like that.
I agree with that, but I
Somebody else
think
and be
it's-
and say whatever. I mean, that's
yeah.
like some elementary school stuff.
Yes.
But I also think you could hear it. I didn't,
I could hear it, yes.
Yeah, you could hear the comment that was the heckling. It was the just the the way that she wasn't allowed to speak, and then you had a board member who intervened. I think he should have been gavelled silent, and he is wrong about one thing.
Well, let me tell you, several meetings ago, I'm sorry to interrupt, Kelly. He was speaking, and Bill Lanier, who was the chairman at the time, interrupted him. And all Mr. Rogers could do is, this is my time to speak. This is my time. You don't have the right to take it away from me. But yet he did it to Melissa this last
Well, that's
meeting.
what I'm saying. I
Very
mean,
disrespectful.
He should have been gavelled. I think, but he kept saying that it was that this was a where you don't address the public. But this is the only chance the board members have to address the public.
That's right.
This is not. This is not to the. This is to the public. This is to answer anything said.
They all need
Louis
to get
Rogers
the
is wrong.
rules straightened out and explained to each other so that they know what to do. Hey, Sean, haven't
Thanks for
heard from you in a
calling.
long time.
Are you going to run again?
No.
Okay.
Not at
What?
all.
Why?
So I do want to. I really do want to, but starting a new career,
Okay.
it took a lot of time last time. So I'm trying to let my feet hit the ground running with a new career, and who knows, maybe when I'm done doing this, then I'll give Sheriff Thomas a run for his money.
There you go.
Okay.
And I'm talking like 20 years from now.
Oh, okay.
20 years. I think he will hand it over to you at
Sheriff
that
Thomas
time.
better be here for my entire career.
Oh,
All
my
right.
gosh. Thanks, Sean.
Sean, you take care, sir. Thank you.
Thank you.
All right, God bless you.
You too. All right, let's see. Wes, you still there?
Yes, I am.
Are you ready?
I'm ready.
Okay, folks, we're going to take a moment of silence or two until we can get this computer. Wes says he's going to try to repair the bullets that I put in it this morning early, but at least from here. But he's going to repair it, reboot it, and we'll be back on the other side of that. Meantime, hang in there. Don't go away. You're live and local. Real Talk Freedom 97.1, 1120 a.m. WSME. This is all yours.
Right.
People don't agree with the nonsense. Have you seen that Facebook page? And how Melissa's Facebook page?
No, I have.
So you haven't found it to say it to me. Melissa's aware of it.
Yeah, she told me all about it.
Who's being nasty? Anyway, I don't know what's wrong with you. I'm gonna say. It's called some, how much sure help this month. So walk all that. At one it's in the room. Go ahead. Well, I was a part of it.
Yeah, she told me that.
Where does she live at? 108 Dogwood. Oh, Lakewood.
Yes.
I muted us for a minute on the air, but I'm going to pot us up. You should not hear us. When I pot us up, we'll be on Facebook, Wes.
Okay.
All right, thank you. All right, for all you Facebook folks out there, just hang in. We're on the air. We're kind of like off the air for a minute. We're waiting for the computer to get rebooted, get it all back online. But on Facebook and YouTube, we're still here. So
Yes, we are.
we'll just chit chat for a minute. I do appreciate. I like Sean,
Oh, I did too.
and
he ran a good campaign.
he did run a good clean campaign too.
Yes, he did.
And it's but there are some issues out there, and we the people. I think Kelly pointed it out. Melissa and everybody on that board is nothing but human.
That's right.
And at a point in time, they have about all they can take, as I did here
Right.
one day. And I have nothing personal against any of the individuals, but sometimes when you get fed up,
Fed up is fed up, and they're
Well-
humans, and fed up is fed up, and no one deserves to be treated the way some of these people have been treated.
Oh, I
Bottom
agree.
line.
And what's sad is that people expect when you elect somebody, as long as they're doing what you want them to do, everything is fine.
Oh,
But
yeah.
when they do something you don't agree with, some people think that it's necessary to call them out and go after them and put ugly posts on Facebook and social media, and get groups together to go after these people.
It's kind of like with Robin
Yeah.
Knapp. Robin sometimes just doesn't do things that his wife likes, right, Robin?
Hey, good morning, guys. How are you?
Hey, good morning. Have you recovered yet?
Yeah, I have recovered. It was a great trip. I want to thank my wife. She surprised me with the tickets, and
It's nice.
it was actually her idea, and got to take her. We got to go down there. This last time we were there about 9 years ago, and it was good to be home. It was good to be back to Florida State, and our college football fan, obviously, and Kelly got to see the real Florida where I grew up. It's country now. She could tell you that. We were in some desolate areas where we were driving, and there's nothing like North Florida. You want to talk about country folks? Come to North Florida in the Panhandle, you'll see them. Absolutely. But it was a great time.
Okay, Robin, I think we got something else playing right now, so I'll
Hang
call
it
you
up,
later.
Robin. We'll call back.
All right. Let me check.
On the Crystal Coast. If you're
Yeah,
hardworking,
I'm playing
reliable,
commercial
professional,
right now.
and have a desire to always strive for better, we want to talk to you. Make great money and be a part of an outstanding, dedicated team. Gocino Italiano on West Corbett Avenue in Swansboro.
Have you gotten your copy of Times newspaper this week? If not, did you know that Topsail Times is Topsail area's only local newspaper in print? Started a little over a year ago, we now have over 1,500 online subscribers and 5,000 printed copies that go out every 2 weeks. And we never charge our readers. Information should be free to our readers, and we stick by that. Looking for an idea for date night? Want to learn some local history? How about asking a veterinarian about your pet? These things and more are available in each copy of the Topsail Times newspaper. Want to get the word out about your business? We offer great rates for full-color ads, and the online paper version is always included for free. Need help designing the perfect ad? We can do that too. We're always looking for human interest stories, so start writing. And we love local photos too. Check out our website at topsailtimes.net, where you can find out where to pick up a copy or check out our latest publication online.
Hey, it's your afternoon guy, Chris Hollywood Man, and the Freedom Crew will be broadcasting live 5 to 7 tonight at the Coastal North Carolina Fellowship of Christian Athletes Game Changers Banquet with former Heisman Trophy winner and featured speaker Tim Tebow at the River of Life Church, 2460 Gum Branch Road, Jacksonville. Doors open at 6, main event starts at 7. If tickets are still available, you can grab them right now online, fca.regfox.com/2023 NC Game Changers. Great Gas and Oil Company, and of course, Wismart and Chappie's Chicken, located at 4111 Gum Branch Road, right here in Jacksonville. And 633 Sandridge Road, Hubert, has all you need when it comes to convenience for gas, cold beverages, and a great selection for quick pickup essentials. Enjoy fresh, not frozen, delicious meals at Chappie's Chicken, located inside Wismart, 4111 Gum Branch Road and 633 Sandridge Road, Hubert. So if you're in a hurry, get it all. Gas, ice cold beverages, convenience store items, and delicious, fresh, not frozen, Chappie's Chicken at Wismart, 4111 Gum Branch Road, Jacksonville, and 633 Sandridge Road, Hubert.
If you're looking for a great deal on a brand new Mitsubishi pre-owned car or truck, look no further than Bob Mills Mitsubishi, 2150 North Marine Boulevard. Because at Bob Mills Mitsubishi, they give it away and guarantee all their customers financing. At Bob Mills, there is no high pressure, no smoke and mirrors, or running back and forth to a sales manager. Buying a new Mitsubishi or quality pre-owned car or truck should be a fun experience. And that's what you'll have at Bob Mills Mitsubishi, 2150 North Marine Boulevard in Jacksonville, because they give it away. Southern Touch Painting, Maintenance, Power Washing, and Roofing specializes in residential and commercial interior and exterior painting. In fact, they paint most anything except cars, including homes, businesses, apartment complexes, decks, and they do minor repairs, wood repairs, pressure washing, waterproofing, and more, including storm repair and cleanup. Southern Touch Painting, Maintenance, Power Washing, and Roofing, fully licensed, insured, and locally owned and operated by Roger Carroll Jr. References available and customer satisfaction is always guaranteed. So if you want it painted, maintained, power washed, or need a new roof, call Southern Touch Painting, Maintenance, and Power Washing at 910-939-0749 or visit southerntouchpaintingnc.com. Southern Touch Painting, Maintenance, Power Washing, and Roofing salutes our troops and is proud to be part of the continuing and surrounding counties.
It's live and local. Real talk on Freedom 97.1 WSME.
Okay, we're back. Yeah, it sounds good. Finally, but we're gonna have to take a break.
You're kidding, right?
No, I'm not. It's 7:50. We've got to do the 7:50 break here. So y'all, hang in there. Don't go away. We'll be back sooner or later.
Coastal Bank and Trust thanks you for allowing us the privilege of handling all your banking needs, including personal and commercial loans to mortgage services. With locations in Jacksonville, Holly Ridge, Richlands, and Morehead City, Coastal Bank and Trust truly is a community bank dedicated to those we serve and is proud to be a part of the continued growth of Onslow, Carteret, and surrounding counties, and looks forward to meeting you. Thank you for voting us the best of the best 5 years in a row. FDIC insured and an equal housing lender.
C&S Paint, Jacksonville's premier paint store since 1957, with 3 locations serving the Coastal Coast, has everything you need from brushes to Olympic stain and quality Benjamin Moore paint. Benjamin Moore offers unmatched color and durability, so the color will last for years to come. Whether a do-it-yourselfer or paint contractor, when you shop C&S Paint Center with 3 locations, you're not just improving your home or construction site, you're supporting a local business too. CNS Paint Center, Olympic Stain, and Benjamin Moore. Paint for everything that matters. CNS Paint Center, 105 Wayne Drive, Morehead City, 6 Stars Avenue, Jacksonville, and 504 Cedar Point Boulevard, Cedar Point. CNS Paint, phone 910-455-0210. Jacksonville's premier paint store since 1957.
Welcome to Lane & Associates Family Dentistry, where we love to make you smile. Now proud to be working with Drs. Kim and Tommy Morgan, formerly Morgan Family Dentistry. The Jacksonville and Richlands Morgan offices of Lane & Associates Family Dentistry blends the latest technology with personal care and attention, so you have an amazing dental experience. The offices of Lane & Associates welcome all ages and accepts all major insurances, including military. Lane & Associates Family Dentistry has been serving the state of North Carolina for over 40 years, with 2 locations in Jacksonville, Richlands, and Maysville. Call for an appointment today at 877-LANE-DDS or online at lanedds.com. Welcome to Lane & Associates Family Dentistry. If you have a project that requires ready-mix concrete, whether a driveway, patio, livestock housing, outdoor kitchen, or something special for the holidays, Mixed Masters Concrete of Beulaville can handle the job. Large or small, Mixed Masters Concrete offers residential, commercial, and agricultural contract work with professional service, fast delivery. Owner Scott Thigpen provides free estimates, and Mixed Masters Concrete will deliver on Saturdays. In addition to expert concrete service, KPT Masonry does complete concrete finishing. So, for ready-mix concrete and professional concrete finishing, phone 910-298-6153. Mixed Masters Concrete and KPT Masonry of Beulaville. Proud to be part of the continuing growth of Eastern North Carolina, and thanks all our military families and all that serve. Humphrey Heating and Air Conditioning, your trusted local carrier indoor weather team, serving all of your heating and air conditioning needs since 1967. Now offers residential and commercial duct and dryer vent cleaning, and now offers expert residential and commercial plumbing service. In case of a power outage due to a storm or for any other reason, be prepared with a Generac generator for your home or business. Humphrey Heating and Air Conditioning has Generac generators in stock, ready to install today. Remember, better breathing comes with cleaner air. Let Humphrey Heating and in your home or business with professional air duct cleaning. Humphrey Heating and Air Conditioning is available 24/7 for all your heating, cooling, and plumbing emergency needs. Turn to the carrier experts, Humphrey Heating and Air Conditioning, with locations in Jacksonville and Hampstead. Visit online, humphreyheating.com, and follow us on Facebook and Instagram. Humphrey Heating and Air Conditioning since 1967. Relax, we're on the way.
Bryn Mawr Jewelers, proudly serving the Jacksonville area with the brilliance you deserve for 73 years, invites you to visit them at 1136 Western Boulevard next to Sam's this holiday season. Locally owned and operated by the Queen of Diamonds, Lisa Lutz Keys and Luke Keys, look forward to showing you why only the finest diamonds makes it to their showcase, bringing you the brightest holiday season ever. In addition to fine diamonds and precious stones, you'll find watches, rings, bracelets, necklaces, charms, and remember, no one does I do like they do. Bryn Mawr Jewelers, Jacksonville's oldest jeweler, also specializes in custom design. Bryn Mawr Jewelers takes the time to wish you and yours a happy holiday and the best in the coming new year. Bryn Mawr Jewelers, 1136 Western Boulevard next to Sam's, serving Jacksonville since 1950. Visit BrynMawrJewelers.com or by phone at 910-455-2994.
Freedom 97.1 WSME.
It's live and local real talk on Freedom 97.1 WSME.
Okay, can you hear me now? Can you hear me now? I hear myself now. Good. We're back.
Have my fingers crossed. It
Uh-oh.
worked? We good? I think we're good.
Uh-oh.
What?
We got something blinking up there, but it's not on the air.
Not our problem. Leave it
Well,
alone.
I'm not touching it.
Nope.
Oh my.
What? Okay, Kelly.
It don't matter. It don't matter. We're
Okay.
not worried about it.
I just got to keep my eye on that little thing over there. If it goes off, then we got an issue. All right, we got a couple of minutes here.
I need more coffee.
Sean and you know, again, Sean, we agree with you. It's a shame that that other people, and they do it with malice aforethought. Let me just put it to you that way. Some people don't English, and they will do it with malice aforethought. I have done it life. I know what buttons to push with. I know how to get them to talk, to become unraveled.
Agreed.
It's a trait.
Yeah.
It's something you learn.
But I
It's something
think-
you're trained
And
to
that's
do.
why Kelly and I get real quiet when Rayford gets on a tangent. We just like,
I
Well,
just wait
it's-
for it.
You know, it's I
kinda
don't
wait for
I
it.
really don't do that so much here,
No.
but I have done it with malice aforethought in the past. Because if I can get somebody to start spilling things,
Mhm.
then I have done my job.
Oh, I agree with that. Well, I think here locally, I think there's an agenda.
There is.
I think some people are actually being used and they hadn't figured it out yet. I think some people are jumping on bandwagons and
They
don't
are.
realize what radical factions are behind some of the things. And I think some of them are going to find out, sadly, when
They're
they
gonna
get
be
caught up in
embarrassed.
some, they are going to be embarrassed. And I think that's just
Well-
sad because they just don't. Some of these are people with good intentions, and you can disagree as you know. And I agree with that. I think for some people, it's not your disagreement; it's the way you're disagreeing.
Mhm.
Well,
That's how my opinion is.
I'm
for
very
some of them.
saddened by the fact that a couple of our local television stations entertained two of the board members and did a news segment on them, but yet failed to tell the whole story.
Well, but this sensationalism.
That's not
see,
unusual.
Right.
They're buying it because it's just like the song "Dirty Laundry" by Don Henley. It's what
Right.
they're talking about. Talking about how the news it's sensationalism because it's ratings, it's tantalizing.
Yes.
But they don't realize, you don't tell the long story, the whole story. And my opinion as a journalist, if you don't tell the entire story, eventually you become tainted as well. And sometimes it can even attack your credibility.
Oh, it does.
Well,
Bottom line.
I asked other board members, were you contacted
No,
by
they
these
weren't. I asked
news
them to.
organizations
Yeah.
and asked to give a statement? Nope, never contacted them.
Nope.
And you know what? That's why I very seldom watch local news anymore.
Same. I don't watch the local
Well,
news
they
for
go
that
after
reason.
the squeaky wheel. Whoever's
That's right.
whoever's making the most noise
Mhm.
is who they go after.
Well, yeah, that's what they do because they care. It's because look, I'm the
It's
first one with
easy.
this.
No,
Right.
it's easy to do.
But then some of these people, when you read the stuff they write, can't enunciate, they can't punctuate, they can
Got
run
that.
on sentences. Doesn't make sense.
Yep.
If you want to act intelligent, be intelligent.
Okay,
Period.
let's take a break here. I'm going to attempt to take a break here.
Oh no,
Because we got this
I'm
flashing
scared.
thing going on over here again.
It is.
And so we'll either be back in 60 seconds
Or a second.
or we'll be back in a second if this doesn't work. So
Or not at all.
hang in there. You're live and local, Real Talk on Freedom 97.1, 1120 AM, WSME.
WSME, Camp Lejeune, W246CJ, Jacksonville.
Fox News. I'm Therese Crowley. Surprise announcement from Republican presidential contender, South Carolina Senator Tim Scott. He's dropping out of the GOP presidential race. Breaking the news on Sunday night in America with Trey Gowdy says the message he hears from voters is not no, Tim. As for endorsements,
I'm going to recommend that the voters study each candidate and their candidacies and frankly, their past and make the best decision for the future of the country. The best way for me to be helpful is to not weigh in on who they should endorse.
Scott also says he's not interested in the job of VP. And there's plenty to do as senator. Government shutdown deadline a week away. U.S. military warplanes strike back in response to expanding attacks on U.S. bases in the Middle East. Struck 2 facilities in eastern Syria used by Iran's Islamic Revolutionary Guard, killing 6 to 7 Iran proxy fighters. America's listening to Fox News.
Freedom 97.1.
WSME.
It's live and local. Real talk.
Yeah, I'm here. Just took me a second or two to try to answer the phone here at the same time. We have a caller. Good morning. Who's this?
Robert Sanders. Someone just said something a while ago about you have to be, what's the exact words that she said? You have to use correct punctuation to show your intelligence.
No.
Not exactly.
That's not
that's
exactly what I
she said. But go ahead.
What exactly did you say?
I
She was
was
talking about
talking
the
about
media.
when the media is writing
things and they're posting it online or in print. And sometimes they're not using proper grammar. They're not using proper context.
Okay, but proper grammar doesn't mean that some people.
Okay, Robert, hold on. We've got an issue here. Don't go away. I'm going to try to correct this again.
Freedom 97.1
WSME.
It's live and local. Real talk.
Oh, okay. No, hold on. Robert, I'm sorry, but we're repeating everything.
Real talk. Freedom 97.1.
It's like Groundhog Day.
All right, Robert, just hang. Sorry, Robert, we'll continue this conversation later on. We've got some internal issues here. Oh, maybe not. Maybe it's corrected.
Hold on. I think it's gone.
All right, Robert.
We're back.
We're back. Thank you.
Okay. All right, Robbie, you still there?
Yes, ma'am. I'm here.
Okay. No, what I was talking about was we've said it in here before many times about how some of the times when people, writers and stuff will write articles and they put them online. We're not talking local. We're talking generally. We've said this many times, national, how it makes them appear unintelligent because of the things they write. And that's what I was talking about.
That's telling me right there that you're saying to me, if I don't use correct punctuation, I'm not intelligent.
No, you're.
Well, you can take that however you want to take it.
Are you a reporter?
Are you a reporter?
No, I'm just a human being.
No, I'm talking. We were talking about reporters.
Can I finish, please, ma'am?
Go ahead.
Because it doesn't take intelligence to have common sense. What a lot of Americans missing today is common sense.
Absolutely. We agree.
Agree with that.
I totally agree with that statement.
From all the county commissioners that don't have enough backbone to the school board that don't have enough backbone to stand up for what they believe in.
I don't see that. I don't
There's-
understand that
there-
statement.
You talk about the
There's
school.
county commissioners that have not got back in me in 12 weeks
Oh.
for a situation with the EMS from a year ago.
Okay.
45 minutes for EMS to respond to Richland. Does not. That's unacceptable.
Okay.
And I asked for the county commissioner to call me a year ago. She hasn't. I'm sorry. She's not that great a county manager.
County manager.
Robin Knapp in the meeting praised her for all she's done and for what she's been through. Her house getting destroyed. Everybody's house got destroyed in Florence. She's no better than the rest of us. Don't praise people that don't need to be praised.
Well, I've
And it
praised.
shows-
I have
and it
praised her
shows on
too.
From what it shows that your work. If you can stand behind your word, you can do something. But there ain't a county commissioner or an elected official in Alva County that can stand behind their word.
Okay, your opinion.
That's right.
I'll respect it. I disagree with it, but I'll respect it. Thank you, Robert.
Can you tell me, okay, let's go with sales tax. Why don't we, if they continue to raise property tax, why don't they get together and go to Raleigh and sit there till they get on the agenda to do the sales tax here? They
Look-
haven't. They haven't got together to do that yet.
Here's the situation. They have gotten together.
They have gotten
So
together.
here's the
Yes, they
situation.
have.
Let me explain that
There's
to
no
you.
result.
Let me explain that.
Okay, okay.
They have requested the local delegation, that would be 3 members representatives and 1 state senator, to agree before it will go anywhere at the state level, or otherwise the rest of the representatives will not support it in the House or the Senate.
Okay, I agree with that.
And these
But
we
you
have
also-
one. Hold on, we have 1 state representative. His name is Cleveland. He has said no. Y'all got a spending problem. You don't have a revenue problem. You have then why isn't he running for county commission so he could fix that? That's what I'm
I
going
do. I do say that we have a spending problem in Alva County.
Then just go. Why aren't you running for office?
Where's
Why?
your spending?
Why?
Yeah.
Because I don't. Why?
Yeah.
Because that's not my problem. My problem is to live and take care of my family.
I understand that too, and I appreciate that.
And I am an American citizen. I have the right to complain to elected officials.
You do. Why don't you complain to George Cleveland? Have you contacted him about this sales tax problem?
I have a question. Why don't the county commissioners go up there 2 or 3 times a week? And again, the squeaky wheel gets the oil.
Let me say this right now.
Get the oil.
They have approached Cleveland for years on this. Is not 1, not 2, not 3 times, multiple times about this issue, and they get nowhere. They can't do anything. Their hands are tied because of this man. So your issue should not be with the commissioners.
In Alva County too much.
I'm sorry, say that again. I missed it.
In everything, everyone says their hands are tied. No.
Well, George
Donald
Cleveland
Trump
has
can
tied
do
their
what
hands.
If Donald Trump can do what he does, we can do, and the squeaky wheels make enough noise, do something to put pressure on these people, but no one does that.
How do you
When you
know?
put pressure on people. We ain't got, how do I know?
Yes.
If you put pressure on people, you get results.
Not always.
Can't always get the
You don't get
results you
results when you
want.
put pressure on people. Why?
Once
So
again,
if you don't on people and you don't say, hey, next day, hey, I'm going to come here every day until I get some results or we solve this problem.
Well,
eventually they can get tired of seeing.
not necessarily.
You just won't get anywhere.
That's
It's
what
just
has happened.
it's just like with Mr. Cleveland here. I've asked him in person to come on the show to explain himself and let's answer some questions. He refuses. I don't need to. I keep getting elected. I keep getting reelected by individuals in this county. Well, good. I guess the majority of the county, of the people in his district anyway, feel that he's doing a great job. So be it. And if nobody is running against him, guess who's not running against him again?
That's right.
That we know of. Nobody's filed. Nobody's announced
Yep.
that they're going to seek a re-election election against him. So we get what we deserve. That's all I can tell you. Because of the voters, not because of Mr. Cleveland, but because the voters keep putting him back in there.
True.
I agree and disagree.
Okay.
And y'all have a good day.
You too, Robert. Thank you. You know, and that's the whole point. If you've got something you want to do, if you've got a better plan, for God's sakes, do it.
Right.
Run for election.
Absolutely. Put yourself in office.
But
Go run.
But you know, I've got a better plan, but I'm not going to run either. You know, that's not what I do.
Well, you know, to get involved, it's easy to sit back and be an armchair quarterback.
It is.
For sure.
Monday morning, especially.
Right. It's easy to do that. But until you actually get involved and learned the cycles and how government actually works and learn about the budget. He said that we had a spending problem. Where's our spending problem? Right now,
That's just
the
a generic
general fund.
Do you think Mr. Cleveland has looked at that budget?
Bronzo County?
No.
No.
Right
Then how
now-
can he make a statement that we have a spending problem?
Right now, our general fund is at the highest it's ever been.
Yes, it has. It
Controlled
is.
spending and keeping everything tight. So if we were to have an emergency, we've got the funds right there to help take care of us.
Over 50.
That's right.
50 big ones.
That's right. We're in the best shape we have been in years. So how can you say it's overspending? Where?
The new county manager has said he inherited this job,
Mm-hmm.
and it's a pleasure to inherit a job where the county is being run like the county is being run.
Right.
Yeah. He said the budget was amazing.
He said the
and our
budget
fund
is
balance
amazing.
was amazing.
Oh,
Yes.
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 He's looked over audits, everything, and he said that it's fantastic.
Mhm.
So he's got big shoes to fill,
Yep.
which I'm sure he's going
Now,
to do
I
great.
I do not know what situation exactly that Robert was talking about in Richlands, where EMS took 45 minutes to get there. I don't have any idea what was going
Right. Right.
on. I mean, as a law enforcement officer, I've arrived on accident scenes, and when you call in requests for EMS, you give them if it's a wreck, for instance, you give them a kind of like a category. Hey, there's no need for lights and siren.
Right.
You need to get here to the suite, like
Mhm.
right now. Hurry it up. Step on it. We got people bleeding. You give them, and people calling in should do the same thing. And
Right.
EMS, 911 will ask you, what's the situation there? We do not know where the nearest EMS unit was. They have them in Richlands, but maybe they were maybe they were on a call.
Well, was it during this time that we had COVID and we were short so many EMS workers?
Well, we're still short people.
Oh, yes, we are, but it was bad back
That's
then.
a problem everywhere.
So I don't know. I just don't know. You tell 911, you tell dispatch that, hey, this is a situation that we need immediate assistance. This guy has got problems. So anyway, got a caller. Good morning. Who's this?
Phil.
Hey, Phil. What's
Hey,
up?
Phil.
Hey, I have contacted Cleveland and Shepherd about the quarter-cent sales tax.
And you
They
got
will
nowhere.
not respond back to me at all.
Uh-huh.
I've emailed them several times.
Good luck on that.
And, yeah, I might as well just be talking to a wall. Second thing about 911. When you call 911, Onslow County, they're EMD certified, emergency medical dispatch.
Mhm.
There's questions that when you call in, say for like chest pains, for example, there's
Absolutely.
questions that they have to ask you.
Is he
And then they will
breathing?
tell you like
It's important.
do you have aspirin available? Take aspirin.
Mhm.
Do you have nitro? Take your nitro. And it categories the call from an alpha level that's a non-emergency, low priority, to an echo is a high priority.
It's triage. It's triage by telephone.
Yes. Whatever you tell dispatch is how the questions, what they ask, is depending on how they categorize the call.
Yep.
So it's basically they're triaging the call and everything. If it's an alpha level and a truck is dispatched to that call, a high priority call comes in and they're closer, they're going to divert that truck to that high priority call.
Yep.
And everything like that.
It's the same thing in an emergency room. You go to the ED on any occasion, and you may go in there because, I've got a stuffy nose, my head hurts, or whatever. You're going to be triaged. You go in there when you're bleeding all over the floor, you're puking all over the floor, or you complaining of chest pains. Guess who's going to get the first attention? The other people are going to have an issue. Oh, I sat here for 14 hours. Well, you may have, but you went in there with a stumped toe. Whatever.
Yep.
It ain't going to kill you.
The county commissioners has, I don't know them personally, but, they've been on the radio, talked about the quarter-cent sales tax.
Yeah.
They even brought it up in meetings.
Yep.
Yeah,
the county commissioners
They
meeting.
want it.
They're having issues with Cleveland, and I think Shepherd. I know Cleveland for sure.
Cleveland for sure.
Cleveland for sure. I don't know what
I don't know
Phil
about
thinks.
Phil. Yeah.
He's going to do what George says.
Yeah.
I will tell you.
I agree with that. I think you're right.
I will tell you that through the GOP, we did resolutions and voted and passed them and presented them to our representatives only to get also a big no.
Yeah.
So
yeah.
Anyway, that's the
People
way
have
it
been
works.
doing it.
Election time is next year, y'all.
I was
keep it in mind.
I did say that I was going to run for House and all that next year, but I am not. I'll probably be moving back to Ohio next year.
We don't want to lose you. Stay here. Run.
Well, yeah, he can still watch us and
He
call.
can listen to us.
Yeah, but I want you to stay here and run.
Yeah, we do want you. We need people to step up to the plate.
I'd vote for you if you're in my district because I will not vote for Cleveland. So just saying.
Well, Cleveland's in my district the last time around.
Uh-huh.
But since they redid all the stuff, I have to go back and look.
You might want. I think they've redone it again, haven't they? So you might want to check.
I don't
Yeah,
know.
Yeah.
the last time it was Shepherd. But no, I'm moving back.
Oh.
My sister passed away in the last year.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Unexpectedly. And she has 4 kids. One's still in high school, but the other 3 are adults. But I have a nephew that has some medical issues. And my sister was his basically power attorney, but not legit power attorney. She dealt with all the medical stuff, and he can't work, and so for health reasons, and
Yeah.
so I just got to be up there.
Okay.
Well,
All right, Phil.
sorry to hear that, but yeah.
Thank you.
Have a good one.
You
Thanks,
too.
Phil.
We're going to try to. Oh, we got another caller too, don't we? Good
Yes.
morning. Who's this? Hello.
Good morning. This is Melissa Oakley.
Hello,
Well,
Melissa.
good
How
morning,
you doing?
Melissa.
How are you?
I'm doing good. I'm rushing to get ready to get downstairs. I'm in Greensboro. It is our annual not all conference, but the annual school board conference where we do our delegation and things like that. And there's a lot of vendors here to learn cool stuff about. So I'm eager to get downstairs. But while I was getting ready, I was listening to you guys. I wanted to call in and respond to Mr. Potman. First of all, in that meeting, as some of you have already expressed, yes, being a human being, you kind of have your setup point at some point, your boiling point, so to speak. And for me, sitting there actually in real time, attempting to conduct business with my colleagues and have my opportunity to express myself, because that is what board member comments are for. It's for the board member at that point to speak on whatever they feel is important to speak on for whatever reason. And so when I began my comments at that time, I had already established a level of decorum that would still permit me to engage with the public by simply raising your hand. I think people miss that part because they only look for the part that they don't like and they just forget about everything else that just happened before that. My beginning remarks were about, hey, who in this room is a veteran? Just raise your hand. Don't say anything. Just raise your hand. So here I am thinking, okay, I've established this decorum so we can continue to engage this way without there being an outburst in the room. Because again, it's a room full of adults. That for me, wishful thinking in today's society.
Yeah.
So, it's interesting to see that people only see the response that they don't like that you give, but they don't mention the part that was already established.
Okay. Well taken. I appreciate that.
Yes.
Yep. All right. Well, you guys have a good day.
Thank you, Melissa.
You too. Enjoy your day.
I've got to find somebody who at the boat level can give me 200 pounds of head off shrimp. Not give me, sell me at a good rate. I'll talk to you later.
I would say to try to go to Millis or Mitchell. They'll probably be like $2 or $3.
Okay, good. Thank you.
All right, thank you. Have a good one. Bye.
You too. You're live and local, Real Talk, Freedom 97.1, 1120 a.m. We're going to try to play some commercials, and then we're going to be back, do a little bit of weather. Then we got a couple of young ladies who have arrived here, and they're going to be talking about a local restaurant. You're live and local, Real Talk. We'll be right back. I know you did.
You just stopped. Where did Lucy go? Inside. I didn't even see you put her in there.
No, she went straight to the door, and I went, man. She got
Okay, hold on, ladies. We still got our problem. I'm going to kill it. It's going to be dead on arrival.
Hello.
I have no control. Okay, we're going back. And since the computer is not working, I guess we just keep on talking. We can do it. Not a problem at all. A few years ago,
light is on.
When you need comforting, who do you call? An old friend, right? Jacksonville Heating Contractors services the heating and cooling needs of our area with dependable quality train systems, guaranteeing indoor comfort for your home or business. In addition to quality train systems, Jacksonville Heating Contractors offers 24-hour emergency service, NATE certified technicians, and over 50 years of experience and service you can trust. And with a Jacksonville Heating Contractor service agreement, you never pay retail for heating or cooling services and receive priority scheduling. Remember, an ounce of prevention is worth a pound of cure. And in New Bern, you can call Trent Heating and Air Conditioning 252-633-2200. In Morehead City, Sea Air Heating and Cooling 252-247-1122. If you need service or repairs, just call an old friend. Jacksonville Heating Contractors, an independent train dealer. It's hard to stop a train. For deals on train systems and more, visit anoldfriend.com or call 910-347-2843.
Hurricane season is here, and if you're not prepared, now's the time to visit Williams Hardware, 3011B Bridges Street, Morehead Plaza in Morehead City. Whether for the contractor or do-it-yourselfer, Williams Hardware has the tools and accessories to help protect against high winds and water. Williams Hardware carries power tools and equipment, chains and fasteners, plumbing and electrical supplies. Williams Hardware, your helpful handy hardware store, also cuts glass to size and cuts and threads pipe. When the chores are done and the cleanup is finished, light up that Wilmington grill for Williams Hardware, 3011B Bridges Street, Morehead Plaza in Morehead City. Williams Hardware is open Monday through Saturday from 7:30 till 6 p.m. and Sundays for your convenience, noon till 5. Phone Williams Hardware, 252-726-7158, and be prepared this hurricane season.
Mohawk All Pet Protection and Warranty is the only carpet protection and warranty for all pets, all accidents, all the time. Because your pets are family members too. No matter how you live, we've got you covered. Soft, luxurious, smart strand forever clean carpet. Gorgeous, durable, solid tech luxury vinyl tile. Mohawk has the ultimate floor for every room in your home. It's suitable for all pets. For details, contact Watkins Floor Covering online at watkinsnewfloor.com. Watkins Floor Covering, thanking you for voting them the best of the best for 2022 in the flooring, covering, and carpet cleaning category. Watkins Floor Covering, they're more than just floors. It's custom showers, custom tubs, carpet cleaning, backsplashes, bathrooms, commercial, retail, and home flooring too. Watkins Floor Covering, family owned and operated since 1997 with locations in Jacksonville and Surf City. Watkins Covering, you stand on it, we stand behind it.
It's live and local real talk on Freedom 97.1 WSME.
And we're back, sort of, kind of, maybe, hopefully. We don't think anything else is going to go wrong, but that's what I said before, too. So far, so good. Okay, did you know what happened around here just a few years back in Jacksonville? Something amazing. Here's a little bit of history. The folks, Debbie and Bill Tarpley, and Debbie just passed away, owners of Tideline Marine since the mid-1980s. They handed the reins over to George and Elise Papastrat a few years ago. And guess what it is right now? The family took over the business, and it's their anniversary. And you know what happens when businesses have anniversaries from time to time? They offer all sorts of deals. They haven't even shared with me yet how good the deals are. I will know later today or tomorrow, but you can go down tomorrow when the doors open again at 8:30 in the morning and talk with George or Elise or Todd and find out exactly what they have that you may be interested in. Don't forget, you could go down. It may not be for you, but they're going to have good deals that make good gifts. Because we got something coming up in a little over a month from now called Christmas. Buy your significant other a boat. Replace his motor or her motor. Buy them some fishing tackle. You can never have enough rod and reels. I will tell you that right now. Because you bait each one of them up differently. And you don't want to have to change baits in the middle of while you're trying to catch fish. You just don't know what the fish are going to be hitting on that day. A lot of things have changed, may have changed, but the full service to area boat owners remains the same at Tideline. Check in to see what's new, what Tideline offers to area boaters. Whether it's for recreational fun or maybe a day on the water fishing, Tideline has supplies for your boats and fishing supplies for local waters. Tideline Marines at 159 Old Bridge Street on the banks of the New River in downtown Jacksonville. Offshore today, wind's going to be out of the northeast at 15 to 20 knots, gusts to 30 knots, becoming northerly 10 to 15 this afternoon, 5 to 8 foot seas. This is an 8-foot sea right?
Yes, it is.
8-foot seas subsiding to 4 to 6 this afternoon. Near shore seas 2 to 4, dominant period 7 seconds. Sounds and rivers will be choppy, diminishing to a moderate chop this afternoon. Northeast or northerly winds tomorrow, 15 to 20, gust to 25, seas 3 to 5. 2 to 3 near shore, dominant period 6 seconds. Sounds and rivers will be choppy. Wednesday, northeasterly winds around 15 knots, seas 2 to 4. Sounds and rivers a moderate chop. Nothing going to be rough.
Today, sunny, high of 62, and gusty with gusts as high as 15 miles an hour. Tonight, clear, cold, low of 37, calm winds. Tomorrow, sunny, high of 64. Tomorrow night, partly cloudy, low of 38. And on Wednesday, partly sunny, which means it'll be sunny and cloudy, with a high of 64.
You know, I see blue sky out there today.
Yeah, sun's out.
You hear how many weather guys do you hear on radio or TV say we got blue skies or sunny skies?
I hear sunny skies, but I don't ever hear them say blue skies.
Okay, well we got sunny skies tomorrow. Well, guess what?
That means they're going to be blue.
Look up in the sky.
Yeah.
How many skies do you see up there?
Okay, blue sky. Good point.
I brought that to so many people's
Good
attention.
point. Okay.
There's sunny skies. No, it's not. It's only
Blue
one
sky.
on this earth. Goes all the way around the earth too.
Alrighty then.
Well, we've got a couple of nice young ladies in here this morning.
Yes.
And
They're
let's see if I
back
can
with us again.
figure out which microphones that they're on. Hey, Alyssa.
Test, test.
How are you?
Good. How are you?
I'm doing fine.
Good.
Cal, how are you?
I'm doing great. Thank you.
Well, let's see if I can find which microphone you're on. Say again.
Testing.
There you go. Gotcha.
There you are.
We had to put some extra mics in here. From Hooters, right here in Jacksonville, the 400 block of Western Boulevard.
463.
463. There you go. Not that you're counting, but you know where it is. You ladies were in here last summer
Yep.
talking about all the things that the Hooters is doing. And we're doing it again, too. You're going to be cutting a commercial right after the show here. But Hooters is, you know, a lot of folks like, oh, my God, Hooters? Why would we go to Hooters?
I love Hooters.
It's a strip place or something.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're a family restaurant.
Yeah, your kids are in there.
Mm-hmm.
You don't have any problems with under 18-year-olds,
Nope.
kids in strollers.
Absolutely.
So, you know, that stigma's from yesteryear, I guess, some time ago.
Yeah.
When I remember on Johnny Carson, I think it was 1983. That's the year the first Hooters came out. Is that right?
Yes.
Yeah. But anyway, on Johnny Carson one night, down there in the South, there's a place they call Hooters, and everybody just broke out laughing. I thought it was kind of funny then.
Now look at it.
Yeah, it's just like it's a nationwide. Oh, you're actually in other countries too. There's
Yes.
several other countries,
Mhm.
international now, so
Yep.
that's pretty cool. I could have. Do we have anything we can give away today?
We have a free calendar.
You want to give a free calendar?
Yeah,
Okay, we got one right here. We'll give, and this is the calendar for 2024 calendar.
It is.
So
It's gorgeous.
I'm going to let the first person who calls. You ready for this?
Oh, nice.
A trivia question. Yeah, Kelly and Lee were looking at the
It's a
calendar.
good calendar.
Great calendar.
Mhm.
There you go. It's been an annual thing for any number of years. In fact, I did photos for a young lady down in the early 1990s, I think, down in Wilmington, and she became Cheryl Thompson, I think her name was. She became Miss USA Hooters.
That's amazing.
Yep. So
It's
anyway,
impressive.
I did her pictures and did a bunch of photos for her. Anyway, but if you're the first person to call, 910-333-0139. I've already given you a little bit of information. Where was the first Hooters location in the United States of America? 910-333-0139. Do not Google it. 910-333-0139. As a celebration of that particular year, you have specials on Fridays.
We do. We have 1983 crab legs. It's a pound,
Get a pound of crab
Um,
legs.
which is good because, you know, food's expensive now.
Yeah, normally during the rest of the week is like what?
It's market price, so it changes.
Yeah,
but
$25,
it's definitely
$30.
cheaper. Around there. Yeah.
Always cheaper on Fridays, for as long as I guess this year goes. But I know for November, right? Because I saw your specials there on that sheet that y'all gave me. You've got other specials throughout the week as well.
Yes, sir. On Tuesdays, we have Build Your Own Burger for $9.99.
BYOB, you call it. Build
Yeah.
your own burger.
Not bring your own beer.
No, you can't do that. That's illegal.
Yeah, and then on Wednesdays, we have buy one, get one wing.
You get one wing, or you get an order of wings, and then you get another order of wings free.
Okay, it's buy 10, get 10.
Okay. There you go.
We call it BOGO. Yeah.
I understand.
I could do that.
And they've got, I mean, you go there and take some friends with that one. That's 20,
Yeah,
20
well,
wings.
Technically, we're not supposed to share it. But
You're
It's still a good deal.
You're not sharing it. They are.
I know, but it's supposed to bring people in.
Yeah, I
20
understand.
wings, that's a lot to eat.
That's a lot of chicken to eat. But they can take it home with them too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You got go boxes.
Yep. You just can't order it to go.
Uh-huh.
It is dine-in only, but
When
if
you have
you
some
don't
left-
finish it, you can absolutely have a box.
Okay, gotcha. Well, if you order it while you're there,
Right.
Just
I can't
get
eat
your
20
first
wings.
10, eat those, let them
And
bring
then
the
bring
second
the 10
order,
home.
there you go.
Yeah.
and bring the box.
And other specials? Cal?
We have a
It's the
fan
Friday.
filler. For $16.99, and it's 10 wings, fries, and a Pepsi product,
Uh-huh.
which is a really good deal, honestly,
Yeah,
because if you do it separately, it's definitely
So
more
you got
than
something other than
$17.
alcohol.
Yeah, we have a big deal actually. The home spread, the home
Uh-huh.
team spread. So that one you get 16 boneless, 15 bone-in wings, buffalo chicken dip, which is really really good, and then curly fries and a pitcher of Michelob Ultra or Bud Light for $39.99.
So that's something you do have friends for.
Yes. Yeah.
Yes. That's good for like football
Yeah.
or like a big group.
And we're doing well with football right now, so we're kind of like in the middle, but we got to Super Bowl.
Yeah.
That's
So
exciting.
a lot of people come in to watch football.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I would say it's pretty busy.
All right.
So you have big screens up around the studio, the
Yeah.
restaurant.
I think there's a TV for every table, honestly.
Oh, nice.
Yeah. So anyway, it's a cool place to go, and you meet a lot of people that you might not expect to be there. When I went by to pick up some coffee from Eric the other day, get his stuff from him. There's guys in there that I saw. Y'all are in here. He says, "Yeah, we come here every Monday for lunch."
The lunch crowd's pretty consistent.
Mm-hmm.
You see the same people.
We do. We have a lot of regulars.
Well, some people might not think I'm going to go to Hooters and have some food or whatever. So many people just go there. They think just to drink,
Right.
but you serve a lot of food.
Right.
You got a bunch of good cooks back there too.
We sure do.
Yep.
Manager cooks.
Yes.
Does shrimp very well, I can tell you that, and onion rings very well.
Yeah.
Your
Both of
buffalo
them-
shrimp.
Both of them there, yes. And I will have to say that for fried shrimp, it's some of the best in the area because I love shrimp,
Mm-hmm.
and especially if you do them my way.
Yeah, I
It's
think
just
that,
plain old shrimp.
With tartar
fried-
sauce.
yeah,
with
the last
tartar
time
sauce.
I was in there, I got the shrimp plate and it was so delicious.
It's good
It is
stuff.
good.
It is good stuff. So, oh, that's my other phone.
That's hard to say. I'm hearing the sounds.
Another one. We got multiple
Yeah.
phones around here. Multiple
Freaked me
noise
out there for a
makers.
second. I'm hearing things.
Why do you work at Hooters, Alyssa? You've been there for a while.
Honestly, it's probably one of the best environments. The girls that work are lifelong friends of mine. I know it's kind of a cliche, but I have a handful of people that I've worked with over the years that live in completely different states than me that I speak to almost on a daily basis still.
You met them through your work at Hooters.
Yes.
Amazing.
Which I never would have met if I didn't work there. I think when I moved here, it gave me a sense of community. So I'm very comfortable. I've been there 8 years, going on 9. So you got to love a place if you're there that long.
Oh, yeah. Oh, goodness gracious. That's longer than a lot of places that I have worked.
Yeah,
Oh.
it's a long time.
Chow, why are you there?
Pretty much the same reason too. Like I've lived here almost all my life and I had different jobs, but working at Hooters, I've definitely met a bunch of really, really good people and good friends. It's almost like a sisterhood kind of. And I love all the girls that are there and the managers too.
So
love
could
them
I
too.
apply to be to this day and time, if you feel like a
Oh, God, I know what's
if you
coming.
feel like a woman, you can be a woman. So
I'm
could
gonna
I apply
film
to be a
that.
Hooters girl?
Yes.
Anybody
do it,
can
Rayford.
apply.
Do it.
You have to wear Speedos and a tank top.
Yep.
Hey, you're going to do the job.
Are you ready for that?
Nope.
He's not ready for that.
No,
That's why I said do it, Rayford.
Maybe I could be the
I would be
manager.
all about that.
Oh, would that you come in to see?
I will come watch you. I will film you.
Yeah.
Yes.
No filming allowed.
Well, that brings to mind a question. Do they have any Hooter guys that work there?
No.
Other Hooter guys, no.
Darn.
Nope. You could be a host.
A Hooter host.
A Hooter
Yeah.
host.
Yeah. You could be a host, Rayford.
There you go.
That's not going to work.
We need some Hooter guys.
Yeah. Yeah.
That would be all.
I think they came up with a what's it called? Roosters. That's like men.
Yes.
Really?
Yes,
Yeah.
there is a restaurant like that.
I don't know if it's still open.
No,
I don't even know. Maybe Texas, something like that. I don't.
I've never heard of that.
Check out Rooster.
Yeah, you might want to
We'll
look
go
that
check
up
it out
because I don't know.
later.
But
Y'all gonna set up one of those here? Is that right,
Hey, Kelly.
Hey,
Kelly?
We could
Open
do
up
that.
a new business with
There
me.
you go.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Robin could run it. Robin the Rooster.
Oh, there is a restaurant Rooster.
Yeah.
The
I think
full- no,
That's not it. No, but I know what she's talking about. I think she's right.
it was like all men. I don't
Yeah, it
even
was
know
all
if it's still
men,
around
yeah.
anymore.
You know, there was talk at one time about somebody opening up a restaurant like that here in Jacksonville. It never happened, but there was quite a bit of talk about it.
I don't think it would do well just because it's a male dominant area.
Yeah.
You need to be in like a bigger city that has like a good.
Well, there's some of us that could probably help keep them in business.
Oh, I'll
Yeah,
be
I
there.
would
all the women I've
Close
been, and it would happen because I've been to a male review around here before, and these women get ridiculous. So yes, I think it would do well.
I accidentally walked into one of those one night.
I bet that made you fearful, didn't
as
it?
they were ending, I was
Uh-huh.
the first male to walk
Okay.
into the establishment. They said,
Scared you, didn't
"Hey,
it?
you're the first one here." I said, "Huh?" This was like 11 o'clock at night. I just stopped by to get a drink. Walked in. I said, "Uh-oh."
Do women attack you because they
Uh-huh.
get I'm telling you,
They were-
it is
they were
ridiculous.
Really
Yeah.
old women
Yeah.
too. You're live in local Real Talk Freedom 97.1, 1120 a.m. WSME. We're going to try to take a break. Don't go away. All right, I guess since the computer is not working downtown, we'll just stay with us live. Anyway, we're more important.
You know what they should do for us every day, since they already line those have a printout of what the computer is, and we read it like they used to do on the TV. I'm just saying, for reasons like this.
That'd be a lot of reading.
It would be, but
yeah.
Oh,
now
stand by.
All right, here we go. Oh, here we go.
On Freedom 97.1, 1120 a.m. WSME.
Okay, we're officially back again. The computer sort of took over, but then it died. Whatever. Y'all don't have these kinds of problems at Hooters, do you? With computers, air conditioners, or anything like that?
Air
You're
conditioning.
funny. You already know.
Everybody, if you've got a computer in the business, you're going to have issues at some point in
Yeah,
time.
right.
Ours just, unfortunately, we had the issue a couple times in a row here, Friday and today. And Kelly wasn't here Friday to help bail us out, but
no, I was listening.
but we talked a lot.
I was here in spirit.
With
Yes.
that.
Yeah, there was spirits in the room.
Yeah,
Because
lots of
that
spirits
was
in
the
the room.
only thing that kept Rayford from leaving and
And
going
going
elsewhere.
in and destroying that computer downtown.
Well, I'd have to get a key,
Yeah, yeah.
but I know what the problem is downtown, and I think Hollywood is en route. He's going to probably have it repaired anytime now.
Yes.
Hope so.
So is he-
Stephanie, come to light now.
What do you guys want to do in your future?
Hopefully move up from being a bartender and a Hooters girl. Maybe like take over Eric's job.
You want to be the manager.
Shoes to fill.
Yeah, it is.
Yes.
Alyssa, do you have any? I mean, you're obviously going to have a baby here soon.
Yes.
How many is this?
my second.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
Yeah.
I would love to go back to school. I want to get into the dental field.
Really?
Yeah, I always have. I just never
You like
really
torture-
had the time to
You
do
like
it.
torturing people. Is that what you're saying?
You know what's weird? I hate the dentist. I have like the worst dental anxiety, and I don't know if that's why I want to do it because it's like
It's control.
yeah,
Yes.
and I don't. But it's just always something that I've wanted to do. I always said when my daughter went to school, but here I am having another baby, so we'll see when that happens.
Well, my daughter was in the dental field for quite a while,
Mhm.
and my granddaughter is now in it. So it's pretty cool.
I love that.
That's great.
Great hours, good pay, and they're always going to need.
Oh,
people.
somebody's going, yes, I need them all the time, and I have to go to mine regularly for one thing or another. The older you get, the worse the problems are too with your head. What?
No, I'm not talking about the dentist.
Yeah.
No, because then something's going to happen. I'm going to have to go. You started it the last time.
Oh,
I'm
I
having to
did
go
it.
because of you.
Tal, what do you want to do?
Yeah, eventually move up to
All
like
the-
a higher
to be-
position.
you
yeah,
want to
maybe,
take
like
you want to take Ed's
management.
Eric's job.
Yeah.
That'd be fun.
Don't tell him I said that.
No, I'm sure he
No,
won't ever hear
anything
it.
you
Eric's
say
coming for
here,
you.
anything you say here is kept confidential.
Well, I've been trying to get him to put on one of the orange and black outfits, but he won't do it.
He has the apron that has the Hooters outfit on it.
Is that right?
Yeah,
That's all we need to get ready for the Hooters apron.
I don't think so.
we can make that happen.
Okay, 910-333-0139. First person to call gets a Hooters calendar. If you can tell me where the first Hooters store restaurant was located. Oh, we've already told you it was 1983. Where? What city? What state? You get a Hooters calendar. I mean, it's a calendar. It's got some cool pictures in it too.
Oh, yeah.
Good quality stuff.
It's
Yeah.
a nice calendar.
Whoever
Good fun,
whoever
too.
shoots for that for you guys is really good.
Yes. Yep. Girls are absolutely stunning.
If
in
you
the
don't
calendar.
aren't the first one to call and you're afraid to call and you don't want it out publicly that you're giving Hooters calendar, you could go in and buy one, right?
Yes,
How much are they?
$19.95.
And a big chunk of that money goes to where?
Breast cancer?
Yep.
Yep. And then there are 2 pages of coupons in there that you use.
Oh, really? Where's that?
Per
Wait,
month.
give me
They're not
calendar
in
back
that
here.
one,
Oh, they're not in-
but when you come in, they're in those.
See that?
Yeah.
I don't know what happened to the ones in those, but every month there's a new coupon to use at the store. So
July. Miss July.
There's some cool pictures. Some of their cover.
made
The
you
cover
pick
is
July?
interesting.
Yes. What's
What
that?
made you pick July? Because it's the center.
It's because when I opened the book, that's where it opened
Okay,
to.
just
Let's see
I
the
was just
cover of
curious.
that thing.
The cover. Gorgeous. It's like
That's
a
post
painting.
production that
It
is
does look like a
Right.
painting.
absolutely gorgeous. It
Yeah.
looks like a painting. So
Yes.
for those of you who can see it,
And the fact that you said the proceeds go to a portion to breast cancer awareness, that's important too.
extremely
I like that.
important.
Yeah.
Yeah. And you guys do all sorts of fundraisers. I think you had a fundraiser recently, car wash or something.
It
Or
kind
did-
of fell
it
through.
got
The weather
rained out,
got
didn't
pretty
it?
bad. So
But I've seen you've had those advertised before, so that's always good.
But also you can buy calendars and we send a box to the troops. So if you just want to buy a calendar and
That's
just
nice.
take the coupons out of it,
Yeah,
we'll
'cause they
send the
can't-
calendars
to
to
the
them.
troops.
So yes.
Really?
Well, that's a
Yeah.
good idea.
Well,
Wow.
entertaining.
Yeah, the deployed troops. So
So you could go buy, if you know some people who are deployed, and
Right.
that's going to be important this Christmas too.
right.
Wow. Because we got a lot of folks that are in harm's way right now and probably going to be in worse shape over the next few months. So do you send it to who they want you to send it to, I assume?
I think Hooters kind of
They
we
got a
put it in a
list.
box and then
Oh, okay.
they send it out.
But you can go buy a calendar
And
and
mail it
mail it to
yourself.
You
your
could ship it to them,
individual
yeah,
as well.
absolutely.
So, and now and Christmas is coming up, so they would make
Absolutely.
excellent Christmas gifts
Absolutely.
Yeah, they're
Perfect.
great for the guys over there.
for anybody. If you've got relatives in other states,
Right.
send them. College kids, they'll be all about that.
How many Hooters are there across the nation? Do you know?
Oh wow!
I
A
don't know.
I'm gonna
lot.
look that up because I don't.
It's
know.
definitely over 100.
Mm-hmm.
I want to say it's like in the 180s, but I could be wrong.
I remember the first one in this area was in Wilmington because I was living in
Mhm.
Wilmington at the time.
307 as
Oh,
of
that was
October
way low.
18th.
We got I know right here, you've got one in Newbern. That's where Eric used to be. There's one in Wilmington, and then there's here.
Well, the
And North
Moorhead
Carolina.
one is the one that closed.
Yeah, it closed in Moorhead. There have been about, how many are there across the state? I think you looked it up one time. Maybe last time, 10
I
or
did
so.
look it up,
It
but
just sounds like, I think it was 10 locations in North Carolina.
10.
Okay.
In North
I thought I
Carolina.
remembered that.
Yep.
That's pretty cool.
And 300 and what I say, 7 in the United States.
That's
But I think there's like 100 and something just in Texas.
Yeah, they
Oh,
have
really?
the most.
Yeah. It's a lot.
Well, I can understand that.
Oh, they like Hooters in Texas. I didn't say that.
No, I'm just was going to say, obviously.
All right. After the show here, we're going to do a commercial. You guys are going to be remembering those who are deployed right now, and we're going to be talking about that during the commercial. So thanks to Eric for making that happen this time as well.
Yeah, absolutely.
So if you want to just take a seat and hang out there for a minute or two, we'll be back with you in about
You can
8 or 10
practice
minutes.
your
Yeah, you
commercial.
can. You've each got
I know
one.
we were over there reading.
And you know what it says there? Okay.
Oh, I
We're
get
like the
that
film
now.
company.
There you go. You're live and local real. I'm going to try this again.
bet it
You're
will
live
work.
and local Real Talk Freedom 97.1, 1120 a.m. WSME.
Guess not.
Wismart and Chappie's Chicken. And for over 50 years, Great Gas and Oil Company has kept our community comfortable year-round with quality heating and cooling products and dependable service. In addition to heating and air conditioning service, Great Gas and Oil Company does generators, tankless water heaters, and quality appliance repair. For service, phone 910-347-7138. Locally owned and operated by Jerry and Jeff Allen and Bobby and Louise Williams. Mills International, your authorized Cub Cadet independent dealer, 801 South Queen Street, Kinston, has the right Cub Cadet mower and accessories to handle any lawn, as well as expert advice, great selection, and support to find the right Cub Cadet mower for you. Cub Cadet is designed for those that love to lawn, featuring the all-new Ultima Series, forged for strength, durability, and comfort. See the full line of the Cub Cadet Ultima Series and zero-turn mowers at your local independent Cub Cadet dealer. Mills International, 801 South Queen Street, Kinston. Wishing you a safe and happy holiday season. Welcome to Lane & Associates Family Dentistry, where we love to make you smile. Now proud to be working with Doctors Kim and Tommy Morgan, formerly Morgan Family Dentistry. The Jacksonville and Richlands Morgan offices of Lane & Associates Family Dentistry blends the latest technology with personal care and attention, so you have an amazing dental experience. The offices of Lane & Associates welcome all ages and accepts all major insurances, including military. Lane & Associates Family Dentistry has been serving the state of North Carolina for over 40 years, with 2 locations in Jacksonville, Richlands, and Maysville. Call for an appointment today at 877-LANE-DDS or online at lanedds.com. Welcome to Lane & Associates Family Dentistry.
Tammy Fry Allstate Swansboro reminds you to check your mailbox and find your quote on homeowners insurance. Tammy Fry Allstate Swansboro goes the extra mile to make sure you're in good hands, like helping you customize your home and windstorm coverage with their Write Your Own home policy. Yes, save even more when you bundle your home, auto, boat, motorcycle, and even your golf cart. Remember, if it rolls or floats, call Tammy for a quote. You and everything you own are in good hands with Tammy Fry Allstate Swansboro. Call today, 910-326-5383. Tammy Fry Allstate, 638 West Corbett Avenue in the friendly city by the sea, Swansboro. Check your mailbox today for savings on your homeowner's insurance.
It's live and local. Real Talk on Freedom 97.1 WSME.
And are we back? Are we back? We're back. Sounds good so far. As long as it doesn't go back into the commercial break. Robin, you're back. Good morning. Oh, sorry. Stand by, Robin.
Great Gas and Oil Company has kept our community comfortable year-round with quality heating and cooling products and dependable service. In addition to heating and air conditioning service, Great Gas and Oil Company does generators, tankless water heaters, and quality appliance repair. For service, phone 910-347-7138. Locally owned and operated by Jerry and Jeff Allen and Bobby and Louise Williams.
Have you gotten your copy of Topsail Times newspaper this week? If not, did you know that Topsail Times is Topsail area's only local newspaper in print? Started a little over a year ago, we now have over 1,500 online subscribers and 5,000 printed copies that go out every 2 weeks. And we never charge our readers. Information should be free to our readers, and we stick by that. Looking for an idea for date night? Want to learn some local history? How about asking a veterinarian about your pet? These things and more are available in each copy of the Topsail Times newspaper. Want to get the word out about your business? We offer great rates for full color ads, and the online paper version is always included for free. Need help designing the perfect ad? We can do that too. We're always looking for human interest stories, so start writing. And we love local photos too. Check out our website at topsailtimes.net, where you can find out where to pick up a copy or check out our latest publication online. Have you gotten your copy of Topsail Times newspaper this week? If not, did you know that Topsail Times is Topsail area's only local newspaper in print? Started a little over a year ago, we now have over 1,500 online subscribers and 5,000 printed copies that go out every 2 weeks. And we never charge our readers. Information should be free to our readers, and we stick by that. Looking for an idea for date night? Want to learn some local history? How available in each copy of the Topsail Times newspaper. Want to get the word out? Great rates for full color ads, and the online paper version is always free. Need help designing the perfect ad? We can do that too. We're always looking for human interest stories, so start writing. And we love local.
Okay. We're back. And I don't think it's going to go into an automated thing again. Robin, you still there?
Yes, sir, I am.
Okay. Thank you. Sorry.
That's okay. I understand you got those little gnomes running around. That happens.
Yeah, somebody, I think there's an illegal alien up there in the booth.
No, I just wanted to say, it was when I called earlier, it was a great trip. Going back home to my home state and rooting for my team, and I want to thank Kelly for setting everything up. And she already gave me an early birthday present to go watch my team beat Miami, which made me feel good. I've never been in, I've been in Doak Campbell Stadium back in the day when I was attending school there, and then we went back 9 years ago to watch the Miami game as well. And wow, there was almost 80,000 people in that crowd.
Wow.
Loud, very loud. And but it was refreshing to see all these Seminoles that are supporting their team, and we had a great time. But I was trying to point out to Kelly that she hadn't seen country yet until she got into North Florida. Was driving. We went to Panama City Beach, right through the Panhandle, and she even looked at me. She says, "Oh my goodness, this is really putting in the country." I said, "Oh yeah, this is four-wheeling country, hunting, shooting, gator digging, you name it." And we went across one bridge that scared the mess out of her and me at night, which was really narrow and it was long and it was over some marshlands. But it was just a different smell, man. I could smell the Florida air, and we just had a great time. A lot of driving, but we had a great time.
I understand you wouldn't let Kelly drive your car.
No, I mean I would have, but she wasn't as bad. She wasn't that bad. She was, she likes to drive her own car, and so I had to hear some of the stuff that I was doing wrong, and I just let it roll off my back.
You heard everything you were doing wrong. Don't say some. All of it.
I did. I heard it, but nonetheless, we had a great time. I mean, it was a long drive. It took about 10 hours, 11 hours, something like that. But
a million
it was well
hours.
worth it. And I haven't been back to Tallahassee in 9 years. And I graduated almost 40 plus years ago. Grown tremendously. We were walking on campus, and I didn't even recognize the dorms, the streets. They had rearranged, they had redone everything. But it was fantastic, man. What a great time. And that's what college football is all about. But,
Absolutely.
the other thing I wanted to comment, as an elected official, we sit here and we have to listen to people,
and we try to listen to people. And, you know, I heard somebody say that the elected officials have to be at a different level. They can't really comment. Well, that's garbage. We can comment. We can comment, and some of us try to comment, but when you're cut off from your comments, you know, that's just poor decorum, period. And, you know, people don't realize what we do as elected officials, and I say that because they really don't unless you're sitting in the position. You don't know until you're in the position. You've got to answer calls, emails, and sometimes we cannot get to every issue. A lot of those issues are delegated to our county manager and his or her staff, and they search for the answers and they get back to the constituents. But I'm going to tell you something. You know, until you sit in the seat, until you realize all the stuff that's associated with what goes on being an elected official, it can be a thankless job. It really can be. But yet, despite all of it, you know, most of us that are elected officials are there because we want to serve the community, we want to serve our county, we want to do what's best. And it's discouraging sometimes, but you know, as an elected official, you're supposed to stand up for what you believe in, and I firmly believe I have done that in the past. I have done that numerous times, and I have voted my conscience, and I have stated my opinion, and I respect the opinions of others as well.
Mm-hmm.
But Kelly said it best. If you want to give respect or get respect, you have to give respect back. There's a proper decorum in how you should handle yourself. And, you know, when you're trying to speak and people are rolling their eyes and making comments, I watched the meeting. And I'll be quite honest with you. She was treated unfairly. She was treated negatively. And when she asked that question, she was asking it in a rhetorical sense.
Yes.
And I don't know why people did not pick up on that, but she has been steadfast and firm in her decisions and her opinions, and she's done a remarkable job on the Board of Education. In fact, we're very lucky to have her on the Board of Education.
Mm-hmm.
And she's not one to be divisive. She's one to search for answers and to seek answers and to work with people. And I hope people can see that, because she definitely belongs in that position as the Board of Education member. In fact, she can very well be the chairman of that board if she wanted to be, because she is a strong woman, a strong leader.
She is. I totally agree with you, Robin. We're going to have to run. Hopefully we've got a break coming up, and it's going to take us out into the next hour. If not, we got a lot of problems that they'll be resolved one way or the other. Yes. Thank you, Robin.
All right. Thank you, guys. Appreciate it.
Robin Knapp, County Commissioner, retired NCIS agent, and he was also in the Air Force.
Yeah, he was.
We don't talk about that a lot.
Yeah, he was in the Air Force.
The chair force, as Rayford calls it.
It's not me. It's a good friend of mine.
He was in intelligence.
He put it there.
In the Air Force. That's what he did was OSI.
Yep. Okay. Got it. All right. Let's see if I can make this break happen. All I can say is I hope Hollywood will be there very soon, because the computer is frozen completely up with nothing we can do about it. We will see you tomorrow morning at same time, same bat channel, at 7 a.m. So have a great rest of your day. Coming up at some point in time this morning, supposedly at 10 o'clock, we're going to have another dose of the Daily D's with Rick. And at 3 o'clock this afternoon, he will hand it off to Hollywood Man. Have a good rest of your day. This is Live and Local, your Freedom 97.1, 1120 a.m., WSME.